And we are professionals. I am a professional. There we go. Am I live? I haven't a clue. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? How the frig are you to the stream that definitely didn't disappear and come back? She back yet? Yeah, there we go. I am back. I should be back. Can you see me? Can you see me now?
I can see her, so I think all of you should be able to.
Can you see me now? I'm on camera, Mum. I'm on camera. Mummy, I'm on camera. You're on the wrong side of the screen. Weirdly that you say this, this used to actually be my natural place of sitting on the screen for all of my old videos. If you go back and look at like my old streams and my old videos, I always sit on this side of the screen. Do you prefer me on the other side? Do you want me on the other side? I can put myself on the other side.
I think technically you're covering up less important things in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, and I think that might be... Yeah, but there's not that much important. You just get to see the nodes on that side.
Yeah, but nodes are more important than animation names, I think, at least.
Potentially.
Potentially, depending on what we're doing.
I mean, we are doing animations, so potentially, yes.
Go West don't want to mess up the keyframes. Exactly.
Go West is testing my patience. Go West just wants me to have a rant about something.
Something.
Yes, he wants me to rant about something.
Well, go on then. Rant about...
I have nothing to rant about. Why is that? Okay, well, I can't even change which, because if I put myself over here, I'm looking weirdly, and I can't flip my camera right now. So we're leaving me in this corner. We're not messing up any more stuff. Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Monday Voxedit stream with me, PandaPops, and the fantastical Vpire.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Oh, hey. It's almost as if we didn't go live for like 5 minutes, and then, you know... Yeah. So, what do we have in news today before we get into the Vox editing? We have a St. Paddy's Day Vox edit contest, people.
We do.
And we do have a beginner and regular contest. I asked the community, would they like what sort of tutorials would they like to see? And someone actually brought up a very good point. Now I've gone over regular contest and beginner contest, as well as like we mentioned. Damn it, they need to put it back in here again. They forget it every time. Every single time. The rules in here regarding, like, even just in this bit, just somewhere, or important guides. Oh wait, they do. They put it in the important entry guidelines. Okay, they've added it here. So, but someone wanted a video sort of mentioning this and also going over how to submit. Now, I do actually have a video on how to submit. I am going to put this out there. Hopefully, within the next maybe 2 to 3 months, we will actually have a new way for you to submit your entries. We're going to not probably move away from doing Google Documents, depending on whether this new site that is being built out for submitting works well. If it doesn't work well, we won't use it. But if it does, then we will. And it does mean that people who do high quality MP4s will be able to have those as the voting process. It's also slightly easier that we intend to be made should be slightly easier my side to do all of the stuff, as well as for game jams, for us to go through submissions and put legitimate submissions through to voting, rather than the long-winded way we have to do it right now. So it should be a better process overall, but it is a little way off currently. So I will at least make a little video just touching on this so you guys understand how to submit, I suppose. But I do have one over on my personal channel. It's one to do with Playboy, and I go through all of the submissions on the Playboy one. And it is Playboy. I forgot about Playboy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. No, you're right. It's Playboy. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. 100%. But St. Patrick's Day, are you feeling lucky? Get your creative juices flowing and join our St. Patrick themed Voxedit contest. We're looking for NFTs that capture the spirit of this festive holiday. Think green, gold, rainbows, and of course, shamrocks. Whether you're a seasoned voxel designer or just starting out, this contest is open for everyone. So, the main difference between regular and beginner-friendly contests is that if you have placed within the top 5 of the last 3 Voxedit contests, these are 3 announced Voxedit contests, and we keep a spreadsheet of all of these, and when a new Voxedit contest is announced, the old ones get bumped and the new ones go on, so it's always kept up to date. So if you have appeared in the top 5 of the last 3 announced Voxedit contests winners, then you cannot enter the beginner friendly at all. If you attempt to, you'll just be taken off the beginner friendly. The other thing is you can, if you are eligible, submit to both. However, we process the regular category. If your asset is good enough to appear in the final voting of regular category, you will not go to voting in the beginner friendly category. So you can enter both, but you will only go through on one of them because you can only win in one of them. And to make it fair across the board, it makes more sense to do the regulars first. And if your artwork is good enough to get you to the final voting stage, then you belong in the regular category. That's kind of where you belong. If you are good enough to appear on that final stage of voting, then you are good enough. If not, and you've entered into both, you will appear in the beginner one. As long as, I say you will in the final voting category. If you just enter, I don't know, what's a really good example of something that just would not pass into the final voting for even a beginner? If you just sent in a template, you haven't colored it. You just send in a template for both. You are not going to final voting. Like, I'm sorry to say it, that's low quality, poor quality entry that you've done.
Huddle is asking, since North America has moved forward an hour, whether the streams will be at the same time.
It will always be at 7 p.m. UTC.
Yes.
Always at 7 p.m. UTC, unless stated otherwise. And even then, we will allow a buffer. So even if I had the intention of changing the time, it would be, I would say on this stream, going forward, it's going to change to this time, and then tell the person who does the posts, like, we're changing it from now on. Yeah, sorry, you guys all in America, I believe, you already did your clocks going forward. I don't know about where you are, but ours don't go forward until, like, the 26th.
Yeah, I don't remember when the time is for us to
ours is like
forward.
I don't know.
It's probably the same time as UK.
Did America just go, no, we want to go to daylight saving 2 weeks earlier. we want to do it early. We want to be the first ones to move our clocks forward. We want to do it first. We got to be the first. Can't you make a category for first-time entrants? In my books, that would be a beginners to encourage newbies. I feel like that would... The way that we've started doing it, we have seen a significant increase in newer participants and good quality newer participants compared to before. I feel like if it's only for first-time entrants, I might do like a special one. I might speak to the people and see, hey, can we just do a special one that's like first-time entry? I think a couple of things could happen. We don't require KYC for people to participate, but we do require them to give us their Sandbox username as well as their email associated to that, and so on and so forth, so we can make sure they're not do it like, because you can submit more than one. You're allowed to submit more than one entry. To stop people like trying to win multiple times with different emails and everything, so we can make sure it all aligns correctly. Sorry. But I think that if we do it for first-time entrants, we're going to see the possibility of a lot of super low-quality assets. Not many entrants at all, so maybe it would have to be a top 5. And there's a good chance that we will see that there'll be very, very good artists that decide to try and play the system and use emails and everything. So it may have to be, you need to be KYC'd, which then people would potentially fall out over, like, oh, why do I need to be KYC'd for this contest but not this other contest? I like to generally try and keep the rules as cohesive across everything.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it gets complicated. It's already a little complicated adding a beginners category into this, but I felt like we needed something to encourage newer people to participate, because a lot of the same people were winning in the regular category, and it's not fair to punish those people for like obviously making high quality, good artworks. We can't punish them for that. So I feel like adding the beginner friendly category makes it fairer overall and still keeps with keeping it less complicated, but potentially maybe a one-off beginner, like, get involved, let's do a beginner's one, and make it like you have to do an equipment or something. We make it like super niche, like you gotta make like a whole equipment set or just one piece of equipment. I don't know, but we could potentially think of a one-off, but not a regular one to do. After season 3, I think everyone should be KYC for anything on Sandbox if prices are up for grabs, blanket rule. So we do send everything to be checked. Every wallet is checked. But as of right now, we are not requiring participants to be KYC'd. Whether this changes in the future, I don't know. But currently, right now, we are not requiring them to be KYC'd. But everybody who submits does get a check. And we have had wallets be flagged, and they have been removed from participating. So everybody does go through a check. We just aren't insisting that you be KYC'd. But anyway, St. Patrick's Day Voxedit contest. Let's post this. What other news do we have? The Valentine's Day Voxedit contest had the results announced. Sorry for the 3-day delay, I believe it was. We were waiting on the go-ahead to post this. So we did. So congratulations to the winners. I'm just going to post this because I'm not going to go through everybody. But I really, really like this one. This actually is a fairly good example of a scene to some extent, although the additional animation makes it a bit confusing whether the wall is part of it or not. But this is a good example if you want to make a scene, how to do it without it, like that could fit in an experience and a player would know like there's a bound, they can't get to certain areas. So that's a good example. This, although super, super amazing. This is one I really, really like. Like, technically, animation is fantastic, but in terms of how this would work in someone's game, its usability is on the lower side. Just because of, you know, and it would be very niche. You would need to make a very niche experience for this to fit into it. Artist account is no longer given to anyone, but competition and motivation will increase. I think almost everybody is like, you don't need to have an artist account to do anything anymore.
No, I believe not.
Actually, Hen Game Studios, it's funny that you say that because that is one thing that used to be part of it. The assets would go up for sale, the top 3 winners. And this is something I do intend to bring back. This is something I've had a conversation with, and I do intend to bring it back in some form. However, it does require there to be stricter rules in place, because something like this lovely thing by Hidong would be super hard to sell, which means we need to be careful about what sort of contest we run where the prizes can be minted, where the top 3 assets can be minted. So we would have to be very careful, because although we want to obviously reward great artworks, there is that chance of, how would this sell? Like, a collector would love it. Like, I like it for the fact that it's like it tells a lovely story. It's fantastic, but it can be.
This is more like an art piece.
Yes,
Yeah.
Whereas it can be a bit, like, let's say you're this winner, you won this, you came in second place, you get the chance to mint it through the sandbox. It can be quite demotivating if this gets minted and nobody buys it. Because how are they going to place it in their game? So I do want to bring it back, but it probably won't be for all of them, and it will be a much like how it used to be. Most people had to wait roughly a year before their assets got minted. So the one I remember the most is Clankirsch had a Minotaur, believe won first or second place. I think it was first. They won first place. They had to wait like about a year before all of the winners ended up having their assets minted. I think it would be best to wait until we move minting of assets to Polygon to do this. But let's have a look at a few more. Just a couple more. This one I really, really liked. Once again, I know that the faces were really high, so it's not highly optimized, but sometimes when you only have like one like high-faced, high-node asset, it's not going to break your game. But yeah, I really like this. It's like he gave her his heart. It tells a lovely love story. I really do like it. It's really nice. I want to find something like this. This person that won 6th place. This would work in so many different games. This is just a couple. This is a nice example of a nice scene. Now, personally, for me, I would take out like the walls and the curtains and everything and the floor and just have the table and the violinist, and that would be your asset. That's people are making movies for Voxedit contest now. Yeah, Karatros, and as fantastic as that is, it's really good, and it's not that it's artistic.
It's really good.
It is, but also I don't have a really good way of explaining it without making it seem like I'm insulting these things, which I'm not. But one, I think it's like you're meant to be making assets for a game. It's for a game. When is Polygon minting supposed to happen? Soon, TM. Maybe we need a new kind of contest. Maybe
art contest and
like a movie art contest. I don't know. Movies are not assets, exactly. And I've seen really good examples of scenes. Like, even this without the room and stuff would be a nice example of a scene. The first one we saw, really good example of a scene. Even this is actually a very good example of a scene, because you can place this in an experience. You can put that and make it into a movie cinema. That could work, and this is a good example of a scene. And I do like it. It's very, very nice. It's a well-made asset. This one, not like good asset, but not that usable.
Yeah.
Like, people who are going to be, mostly people who are buying on the marketplace, are going to be people that need to buy items for their games. And they might see something, rather than hiring an artist, they might see an asset and they want to purchase that asset for their own game that they're building. Builders will be buying it, which means making something like this, like you gotta really hope that there's a builder making a love game. Bravo, yes, I have put it forward. I didn't see your DM, so where did you DM me? When did you DM me? Because I got it? Like, I haven't got a DM from you, so where did you DM me? Like, tell me where you DM'd me. And then maybe I can find it. But I believe I found the assets that you're on about with the bug, and I have forwarded it, but unfortunately one of the main people that deal with the assets and minting stuff was on vacation last week. Right now, that's why I haven't seen it. Right now on Twitter. If you can send me the link to those assets, if you haven't already, you have. Okay. Oh, that is not the collection I thought it was. Oh, yes it is. Yeah. I thought it was every single one of those. So, yes, the person is back, I believe, tomorrow from their vacation time, so I will link up with them again tomorrow. They are on a completely different time zone to me, so I may be waiting a little while for them to get back, but I will try and... Maybe that should be part of the judging, something about usage in-game. Yes, it is. There is, but I am actually going to rejig the voting after this one, currently springtime. I'm going to basically separate utilization, which is meant to encompass both like how usable it is in games. So can it be used numerous experiences? Is it easy to place in experiences? And like, is it optimized? I'm going to change it to optimized. Is like vote on optimization, vote on usability. So I had it on utilization. So is it highly optimized? Is it usable? Was just one thing. I'm going to separate them going forward. And I think that is that. Yeah. So that's all of those. But yes. Oh, and PandaPops Bingo! Guys, get onto Panda Bingo. If you haven't already, nobody has won yet. Just remember that the first person to cross absolutely everything off, and I am aware of the things that I haven't done yet, cross everything off, will get a special NFT. Still pending, still need to create it. I'm sorry, guys. And 5 runner-ups as well. So when you see that somebody's won, it doesn't mean you're out of the race, because there will still be 5 additional chances for people to win something. Did I like the spring entries so far? I did. There was a lot of very, very nice entries in both categories. Once again, doing the regular and beginners category. Yes, I am seeing people submit into both, and that's absolutely fine. That is allowed. But I am definitely seeing a lot more newer people enter, and I'm very glad about it. I'm seeing different names going into the final voting, which also makes me super happy inside, because it makes me think, oh, great, we have a chance to reward new people entering into this space. So yes, I
great.
Very much enjoy the spring ones. See, utility for players to purchase non-equipment assets, maybe a necklace slot or something that you can assign any non-equipment asset to, like its essence or whatever. I mean, I like that, but I mean, you say non-equipment asset. What if somebody equips this monstrosity that I am creating right now, this chandelier? Does it in your mind, is it appearing, or is it just the stats of it are applied? The stats being applied, yes. I like that idea. I do want to just state, so Bravo, this is the asset you're on about. Did you say you have purchased this? Did you say you've purchased this? Because I know it's showing this bug, but what I need, and I don't have the ability, do you, if you have purchased it, in-game, does it show this character still? because I know they fixed it, but like on terms of the website and everything, and the bug isn't happening anymore, shouldn't happen again. However, if they were able to mint it and this is still actually showing, play the animation. No, like. I mean, I have no say over their animation. I just need to know whether this ghost appears. Like, their animation is their animation. If that's not something I can fix. If they've minted that, then that's the animation. I just need to know if the grade person is appearing. That's the bug I'm worried about. There being animated assets that have issues are not my main concern right now. But yes, anyway, Voxedit people, we are going to finish, and we are going to finish it. We are going to finish this. Oh, yes, sometimes the animation doesn't actually play in 0.8. I don't know what's happening. Fee, have you? So from my experience, sometimes animation on my equipment works and sometimes it doesn't. Have you?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, you've heard the exact same things? Yeah, sometimes, it's... The team is aware, but if the human thing that's showing up isn't there, then I'm happy for whatever's happening. But there is, in fact, and all staff is aware of it. Sometimes animation plays and sometimes it doesn't. They are aware.
Yep. And I'm going to be gathering some feedback pretty soon so that we can get it all together and send it over to the devs in a little bit more of an organized form. So yeah, keep it in mind.
I want to keep it in mind. No, you don't tell me to keep it in mind. You keep it in mind.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind as well.
Good. I am glad. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
I will.
Yeah, I know. Yes, Sparky, I know sometimes equipment doesn't show. That's another thing. That's a fun little one.
I thought the equipment not showing was when it's
not only for the template thing.
Okay. It's a general thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy inside. So glad things
Does
are
it really
working.
though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, loads. Yeah. I'm just that chaotic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, everybody's having a bad time. Yay. Okay, I think this is looking a little... Yes, this is looking much better. Much better. Yeah. What are you doing? Okay, give me that, and I'll move it over me. You go out that way. You are not going to fit that through the tiny gap you walked through. There you go. Oh, I fitted. Yeah, you can get through the small gap because you're a small human. The chair cannot.
Hey, Dr. Metaverse. Welcome to the stream.
To the stream?
How you doing?
Are we streaming right now?
I think so.
Why did no one tell me?
Don't act weird.
Do you know what will make me act the least weird right now?
No.
If we gave the people a giveaway!
Really? Then that means I need to open up the giveaway form somewhere. Because I've definitely done that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Like, Garnica just being like, and all who is missing Mini Panda Dorb is raging right now, not appearing on screen. You got to hear him. You got to hear him, Mini Panda.
What a tease.
I'm not even sorry. I did think he was coming here to come, and I was going to let him come say hi, but he just wanted his chair.
What a tease. Okay, we are going to drop a form for a tiers of enemies today. So if you want to win one of those rare ones, go right ahead, fill in the form, and hope for the best.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hope for the best.
You're gonna want to hope for the best because you've got a lot of competitors right there for that one.
Everybody wants tears.
Everybody wants those tears.
Everybody just wants to cry.
Or they just want everyone else to. I don't know.
Ooh, interesting. Is everybody else chaotic?
Doesn't like a little bit of chaos.
That is true.
Lives. Oh, just the tears of our enemies. What do you mean? You don't want everyone to cry?
Did that count as a scare? Who scared me? No one scared me.
I don't think Panda got scared.
I don't know anymore. Am I scared? Are you not entertained? I'm so funny.
Oh yeah. Hilarious.
Oh no! That sounded very not funny. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You're funny.
This is one of the. This is me apologizing this time.
No, you're so funny. Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, trust me. You're super funny.
Oh my god! Summoner says there's a spider behind you, Panda.
Ah!
Look. Big black spider.
I am not happy. In fact, how would you see a spider? You can't.
On your chair.
There isn't. But there isn't. Who said it? Summoner Ackman. Oh, me and you are gonna have a falling out, mate. Hope you're aware. I hope you have made peace with what you have done here, sir.
Panda has spider phobia? Does Panda have spider phobia?
That's a little, yeah. I do a little. It's yes and no. Like they will creep me out. I've held a tarantula. I will get rid of spiders. Oh, that was a snake. Honestly, Ace, don't even bring that up. That was the scariest thing that ever happened, ever. Like, my entire life, in fact, not even just that. My granddad, at one point in his life, he grew up for a few years in Australia, and he said he's never, it was like, and so when he came back to the UK, for his entire life, he has never once seen a snake in the UK alive. He's seen like dead ones on the road that people have run over, unfortunately. But he has never, and he has compost heaps. Snakes love compost heaps. They're warm. That's where they lay their eggs. And he's never seen a snake. So that time that a snake came into my house, no one has had that experience from anyone I know of a snake randomly coming in our house. But it must have just been a weird year for wildlife, because I had somebody like a little way over, like 5-minute walk away from me. They had a deer come into their kitchen.
Really?
Yes, like straight up a deer just came into their kitchen. Who knows what was happening with wildlife at that summer, but they were going, wildlife was going crazy. I think it was like because we were coming out of lockdown and they were just like, people don't care anymore.
Do
Let's
you
just
guys
enter
even
there.
exist anymore?
Yeah. They're like, oh, we haven't seen you out and about. Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're still occupying your houses. Honestly, but yes, I do have I do have an issue with spiders to some extent. I can stand like
Maybe not a phobia, but
like daddy lot. No, like I will scream and I will like if there's like a big one, like a house spider, and I see it and I don't get to kill it.
oh yeah. If it gets away.
Oh yeah, no, I will be scratching my arm for ages. I will not be in that room. Like if I've seen it's gone somewhere and I legitimately can't find it, I will not be in that room again for a long time. And Snake was on the counter making coffee. The snake was not making coffee. Honestly, the snake seemed annoyed that I screamed at it. And but yeah, I called up my granddad, just being like, Granddad, there's a snake in my house. What do I do? Because this is the thing. I don't know how many of you know this story. In fact, we're gonna do a story time right now. Aren't snakes deaf? I mean, if they aren't, that sure as hell is after the scream I did at it. Right, story time. So summer, can't remember, probably like 2 years ago now, a year and there's no spider. Stop talking about spiders. I want to say probably 2 years. Never mind. Whenever it was, summertime. I had grown some gorgeous sunflowers, absolutely beautiful. They're really, really tall. However, they weren't planted in the ground. They were in big pots. But some of them had grown larger than I expected. Like, they were super tall sunflowers. So unfortunately, and I didn't have bigger pots to put them in, unfortunately, sometimes if the wind caught them, it knocked them down. And they made a rustling sound. This is important information. It was a really, really hot day in the UK. I'd been outside, I'd been relaxing, and I came in. Not often do I leave my back door open, but I left it open because it was hot. I'm sat at my computer editing a video, and I hear what I believe to be a weird wind rustling sound. And I have my headphones on. I'm listening to stuff, so it's quite loud. So God knows how close this snake actually was to me for me to have heard it, because that noise was the snake, okay? But I thought it was the wind rustling and knocking my sunflowers open. So I just get up and I start walking, and I'm heading. So I'm in the dining room. Right behind me is the kitchen. Behind the kitchen is the bathroom. And in the kitchen is the door to the back. So I'm walking through between my fridge and where the dining room, like, little bit of a wall is, because it's like an archway to where the dining room is. I've got a desk with, like, sewing stuff, and there's, like, an amp under there, as well as some, like, drawers and everything. And I'm walking, and out of the side of my eye, I just see something move, and I look down, and it's this fucker, and I don't mean it's small. It was big. And my eyes weren't expecting it, because I went from like looking outside to trying to see these sunflowers through the window because it's a bright day, to looking in a dark corner. So my eyes hadn't adjusted. All I saw was this big snake thing. I scream like I don't think I've ever screamed in my life. And I'm like, I stare at it. It like raises up slightly, and I'm even more scared at this point. So I leg it from the dining room into like the little hallway bit, so where the front door is, and then the living room's the other side. I make it to the living room before my partner is up off the sofa, and I go, there's a snake in there. He goes and puts his shoes on and leaves through the front door. He's like, let's get out of here. I was like, we ain't giving the house up to a snake. He was ready to leave.
I love how he's just ready to get
He's like, let's go. So I'm on the phone. I end up ringing my granddad going, look, granddad, there's a snake in here. I don't know if it's an anaconda or a grass snake, because it's hard to see any markings based on how my eyes adjusted to it. Is there anacondas that are in the UK? I don't know. There's one that is poisonous and grass snakes. So we've got a poisonous one and we've got grass snakes.
Could it have been a pet snake or something? Because I know it definitely sometimes here in Denmark there were like pet snakes that get loose and stuff.
That could have been a possibility, but it wasn't. I ended up getting a very poor quality picture of it, but from the eventual markings we saw, it did kind of look like a grass snake. But not many people around where I am have snakes, and nobody said, hey, I've lost my snake. And we are in an area that, like, there was a house like a few doors down from me. They were saying in their garden they had quite a few grass snakes. An adder, thank you. Not an anaconda, thank you, Lounge Soul. Adders, yes. I was like, anaconda doesn't sound right, so thank you, adder.
No, that's a bit extreme.
Yeah, adders. So yeah, I ring my granddad, and he's like, is it still in the house? And I was like, I think so. I don't know. And he's like, well, close any doors that you can get to. So I come back into the dining room. I close the dining room door. Now, obviously, the snake was, last time I saw, in between where the back door is and the dining room. Both me and my partner are stood on chairs. Neither of us wanted to get close to the back door. He went to go close it. I was like, don't, because what if it's still in the house and it doesn't have a place to escape? My granddad's like, I'm coming. He was excited. My granddad was like, I want to see this snake. He was super excited he had to drive 20 minutes to get to me. So we're there, throwing stuff into corners and moving the chair, standing on the chairs and trying to move stuff. And we couldn't see it. And then all of a sudden I heard it. I heard the noise that I heard before. And it sounds kind of like wind crossed with a fly that's stuck, but loud. And I'm like, there it is. And my partner's like, that's a fly, silly. I was like, trust me, that sound is embedded in my brain. I know what the snake sounds like. That had embedded. And it was like, no, it's not. I was like, trust me. The little bugger comes out of the bathroom. I scared it that much that it decided to not go near the back door, which was its easy escape. No, it's going to slither further into the friggin' house. Slithers out of the bathroom. My partner's response to this snake coming towards us, bearing in mind the back door's open, he went to throw his shoe at it. I was like, what are you doing? The back door's there. It might leave. It did eventually go out of the back door. I saw it leave through the window. My granddad arrived
your partner.
Oh, honestly. And then my granddad arrived a few minutes later. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's gone. He went searching for the bugger. He was looking everywhere outside for it. He came in with a pillowcase, ready to capture it. And he was like, he said to me, it's like, if it was a grass snake, I was going to sit there and hold it and pet it. I was like, you're fucking adorable. You're so lovely. But this wasn't when I think grass snakes, I think cute little snakes. This was big. It was so big. Oh,
I think I would have been like your granddad, as long as I kind of knew that it was not super poisonous or something like that. But here in Denmark, there isn't anything really to be afraid of. As a kid, I found a snake and I was following it around. Just trying to.
I mean, outside, right? Outside,
that was outside.
Outside, I'd be absolutely fine. I wouldn't be bothered about a snake at all. Inside my house, where I don't expect a snake and I don't quite see what sort of snake it is, I'm freaking terrified.
Sure, I mean, if it's the wrong kind of snake, you're in trouble. So
yeah,
probably good to be a little cautious at the very least.
But anyway, sorry guys, let's carry on with this. Let's drop that form one more time before we reveal a winner.
I was just going to do that.
Oh.
There you go. Tears of enemies, ladies and gents, and anyone in between.
There's too much of a hard stop between their movements that's irritating me.
Yeah, we do have vipers. They're not too bad though. I mean, I know Garnican, but they're really not gonna cause any big troubles, are they?
He's just like, bite me, snake, bite me. Vipers are fine. Go on, snake, come at me, bro.
What we have here are they're poisonous, sure, and you're gonna want to see a doctor, but you're not gonna need to, be in an emergency situation and be afraid of dying immediately and all that.
Oh wait, what did Ace say? That's what she said. No, you can keep that there. We're not getting
okay.
that.
That's
When
okay.
distry, underground movement. Are you saying when distribution? What's distry? Distribution of what? Distribution of my mum? I'd hug a snake if
that a
someone
thing,
said it was safe. I no. I've held snakes. I've held snakes. I like animals, and I especially like holding animals in control. Like I hate spiders. Honestly, I really do dislike them. They run too fast. They're creepy. They come out of nowhere. Also, you apparently swallow roughly about 8 in your lifetime, and that's terrifying to know that they go into your mouth. BDR, they've got, I mean, you don't really, at least the ones I see, the big ones like the house spiders, it's the fact that they're really fast, plus you can, like, if you find a big one, you can hear it walk, and you can kind of hear it die. Like, when you kill it with, like, a shoe or a book, like, you kind of feel its soul leave, and you kind of hear it, like, scream a little, which it makes it just a little bit worse. Age, you have scorpions. Now, what is it? The smaller, the deadlier, is it? Like if it's big, you don't need to be as worried, but if they're like really small, you want to be. Ooh, let's shut those people up.
Oh, what did I miss?
Just when distry, when.
Oh, right.
And I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking. And we are animating. If the scorpion tail is longer than the body, it's poisonous. Who's measuring? Oh. Okay.
Get out the measuring tape before you know when to run.
Yeah, scorpion, hold still. I need to measure your tail and your body. Oh, okay.
I think I'm not going to take my chances. I think I'll just probably leave.
I don't know. I kind of want to hold a scorpion.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, but I'm just, like, weird. Like, I want to hold every animal to some extent.
Yeah. I mean, I love animals myself, so I can kind of agree on that. I wouldn't have a problem with a scorpion, as long as it didn't kill me.
I mean, I think we all wouldn't have a problem with an animal as long as it doesn't kill us.
Well,
I feel like that's where most...
I mean, a lot of people don't like a lot of spiders, even though they won't do anything to you. So that's what I mean. I mean, I don't have a problem as long as it doesn't kill me.
You've eaten a scorpion? How did it taste?
Interesting.
The snake in your old house garage, I thought it was fake plastic snake, nudged it with a sledgehammer, it moved, I giraffe ran away. That's brilliant. Like popcorn. Scorpions taste like popcorn? Are they healthier than popcorn? Because I feel like that could be like a new flavor.
Scorpion snacks?
Yeah. Like if it's healthier than popcorn?
Yeah, sure.
Do you not think so?
Scorpion farms incoming.
Lovely bit of scorpion. A lovely little scorpion. Lovely bit of scorpion. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. In my tum. Gimme. No?
Get a Scorpio.
So we're just doing animations right now. Because
Have you done the first animation?
Yes.
You're doing 2 different ones. Okay,
yes.
so you've done one and you're doing the second.
So this is the first one.
Alrighty.
So I feel like I've got it now where it's moving much better. It flows nicely. So I should also remember to close my keyframes, people. Make sure that you are closing all your keyframes when you're doing animations. So I'm just going to move this right here. Because that seems like the end of all of it. Okay, and then we just press this little diamond, and that closes all of our keyframes. And now idle, we haven't got any animation actually happening on idle, but because we have other animations, we do need an open and close keyframe. So we need to close this one, just move it to the top and close it.
I'm going to close up that form because I just realized we are very close to the end of the stream.
We are. When close all animation keyframe button. I mean, see, now I feel like that might not be a thing just because they all end on different keyframes. So unless maybe I could talk to the team, like, can we have Voxedit pick up where the final animated keyframe is and close all keyframes from there on a close all keyframe? But otherwise, honestly, as much as it's a little bit annoying going through all of the animations, if you are creating your own animations, it's not that hard to just go to control node, move your arrowhead, and just press Y, close the keyframe. So the reason for closing the keyframes is because sometimes, it doesn't happen with all of them, but sometimes, depending on how you've animated it, when it is put into Game Maker, Game Maker will try and guess the missing keyframes. If you've got something that's only part animated and you haven't closed the keyframe, the Game Maker will try and guess what's meant to be animated in between. So, for example, with Flame 01, let's pretend that we moved this head. Let's just say we had the head move up there and then go back to its original position here. Now, because everything else is moving, Game Maker, if this wasn't here, so if we take that out, Game Maker will try and guess what's happening until the end of all of the animations. So for NPCs, it's a lot. So this is a tip. This is a huge tip. But for NPCs, you don't need to keep all of those animations. Like, honestly, do your NPCs need to know how to do all of the different crawls, all of the thrust attacks, all of the different attacks? Do they need to take selfies? Do your NPCs need to be taking selfies? Honestly, answer that question.
Do your different dances.
Yeah, do your NPCs need... They might need a couple, like, depending on what game you're making, or if you want to maybe sell them, like, have a couple there so people have a chance to put them in an experience where they want a NPC to dance. But most likely, if you're creating NPCs for your own games, there's a good chance you know what you're going to use them for and what you're going to want to have them in. You're probably not going to mint every single asset you create. So just delete some of the animation. Delete some of the animations. It will make your life so much easier. Trust me. Trust me.
Sound advice right here.
Yeah. Just trust me. If you hit the fast forward button and then use the keyframe button, it's too easy. To do what now? Why is my phone vibrating at me? I don't know. Sorry if you can hear the phone vibrating. But yes, you want to close the keyframes so they don't break. Okay? That's why. When it's in the Game Maker, you want to have them closed so it's not doing some weird animation that you don't want. For my games, I delete or skip like that, but client work, I close all. I mean, you should close your keyframes. Go West, you can cross that off now. If you're waiting for me to rant about keyframes, you can cross that off. Please. I know if it's for your own work, you don't care, but please close them. Please, it's good practice. Caratros, I expected better from you, my friend. Oh, fast forward takes you to the last keyframe. Does it really? Thanks, Sparky. That's gonna be my next quick tip. Oh yeah, look at that. Boop.
What was that?
Fast forward takes you, so when you press the fast forward button, it takes you to the final keyframe. Thanks, Sparky.
Oh, that's nice advice. Thank you.
You're gonna see that quick tip posted up tomorrow. Caratros, please close your keyframes. Please. I adore you, Caratros.
I'm really sad today.
Oh, yeah, I said delete the animation. Delete the animation. Oh, you're on about the animation. Okay. But you said skip like that. Skip like what? I read delete, and delete is fine, but then you said or skip, which made me think you're skipping closing your animations. For client work, like, just ask them, how many dance moves do you want? It's like, they don't need them all.
Do you want to do the winner?
Yes, you can.
Let's do it then. The winner of today's Tears of Enemies NFT made by PandaPops is Blue Tulip over on Twitch. Congratulations
whoop, whoop.
for your rare win. GG's.
Okay, Carachars. You're not the boss of me. My animations have rights, no A's. I am the boss of you. We signed a contract. Don't try and renege on it now, my friend. And yes, please do check out Sparky's stream. Sparky has started doing Voxedit. She's trying to replace me, guys. No, she's not. Sparky is doing some great Voxedit streams. Please check out Sparky. And GG's Blue Tulip, another OG that I see here all of the time.
Yep.
Oops, whoopsie. Yes, miss. Oh, damn it, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Can't be reading Mistress out loud on streams.
And yet...
I still did it, yeah. And yet it happens!
How's this one coming along?
Almost done.
Yay.
I know, right?
Does that mark the end of the chandelier?
I feel like it does.
Wow.
Wow. You do it so well. Please do it again.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll wow as much as you want.
Thank you.
Please don't make me do it all the time.
Oh, I won't. No. That will overplay it. We don't want overplaying.
All hail the blue-haired goddess, the mother queen of all voxels. Well, technically, it's the purple-haired.
Oh yeah, I'm purple
right
now. Yeah, I'm purple. But inside
Panda
I'm
the
still
purple.
Which people, if you didn't realize, and I didn't know these guys were doing this, but there is, in French Week, I will appear in one of the experiences. Where is this gone? I feel like I'm giving you all like a sneak peek into getting this question right. But here's the tweet. Oh wait, why is that saying? Oh, it's because I retweeted it. My bad. I found my retweet. But yes, but they made me with my purple hair.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
An updated panda.
Yes. And they made me with like the same sort of outfit that my currently minted avatar has, so, like the green top and the black little outfit skirt thing. Not the shoes though, they didn't do my shoes, but I do like the little black shoes. So yeah, they made me and I like it. We all love Purple Panda. You all love Purple Panda because Purple Panda's a little crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy. Don't mess with me because I'm crazy. Crazy Panda is crazy. Right, I feel like this is correct. Let's just have a little look. I feel like the Joe head going all the way up and all the way down's a bit much.
Yep. I
Let's
was gonna say that one's having a little bit too much of a peak at the top there.
Let's make it just 12. Put you at 12. There we go. Just a little bob. There's a little bit too much pause there though. Let's make that shorter. Make that shorter. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We love Panda. The color you choose to put on should be great. Grateful because you made it special. The purple dice did something for sure. I'm crazy. I'm super crazy. Yeah, it seeped into my brain, and they always say that purple is the color of purpleness.
Okay.
So, play games for fun is bringing up a really, really good, valid point, and Vpire will actually be starting a Game Maker tutorial. V, do you want to take it away? On what day and time can people catch you?
On the 22nd, I believe we decided on, right, Panda?
I'm going to just double check.
Do you have it somewhere? Because I don't have it handy right now.
Yeah. No. I have it on my calendar. Because yes, 22nd.
10:30 a.m.
Yes.
UTC.
Yes, because I couldn't add it into. I was going to add it into the Twitch thing, but it only does it from like that week.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, oh, so that's So I put it in my own personal calendar as well as a note to add it to the stream calendar. From I think I can add it like from Thursday this week.
Probably
this week.
Yeah.
This Thursday this week probably. I can add it so it'll appear. Will that be weekly? Majority, yes. The only time that it will get delayed or cancelled.
We'll notify people if that happens. So let's just say weekly. Yes,
it will be weekly. So there shouldn't be a reason not to unless V wants a holiday or something needs to be there, but that's the case for other people's streams as well. What time? B, you want to repeat the time again?
10:30 a.m. UTC.
Unfortunately, it's more European and Asia region happy time.
It is.
And Americas will have to either be tired or wake up early.
I'm looking forward to a lot of tired Americans in my stream.
Yes. Who doesn't
Whether they're up early or up late?
Yes, staying awake.
I expect either to happen though. Just so you know. Fully expect that of all of you.
And so you should. Right, I want to just get this finished. Okay, that moves far too quickly. It's like, whoop. Okay, the rotation is irritating me. There we go. There, right, that makes me happy. Okay, so we have Flame 01, we have Flame 02, and we have Idle. I'm happy with Idle looking the way it looks, honestly. We have Idle, Flame 02, Flame 01. I think
Oops,
potentially for this one, I do just want to move the start position for this bit. There. The face.
I'm looking forward to seeing this bad boy in action.
Me too. Alright, let's move
with some nice effects.
you there. That's your start place. This is your end taste. It's your end place.
Taste.
Yeah, the end taste. You'll love a bit of end taste.
Tasted a little bit at the end. That is one yummy bone chandelier right now.
Thank you.
There.
Alright, let's make this not quite as low. Because I moved its original starting position slightly higher up, so it's bloop. You just bloopy bloop. There we go. Right, so bloop.
Bloopy doop.
Wiggle up to finish. Wiggle up, wiggle up, wiggle up. Okay, that's a little bit extreme of a wiggle up. Let's wiggle you up slightly. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Okay, that's better. And I just want to move. I don't think I want to move the flame. Or do I want to move the flame? I do. Do I? No, I don't, because then I... Oh, wait, I do have a start position for it, so I can. Slightly lower. And now burning on there. Copy. Paste. Just to give it, like, just a slight variety, so when I have the different chandeliers next to each other, that not everything is all in the exact same place. So we can have flame 1 on and flame 2 on, and some things are in slightly different positions. I think I'm going to do the same for this bit. I'm going to move you. So you are hanging like that. Slightly there. Copy. Paste. Just so it's just a little bit more diverse. There's just different positions for things. Not too much, but just enough. Maybe do one for this foot. And I just rotate this foot this way. And this way. There we go. Lovely. Will that be... Oh, yeah. Weekly? Yes, weekly. Our time to shine. Whose time to shine? Garnican's time to shine, or the Asian...
I guess.
Yeah, European, Asian region. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of miss doing my Monday Voxedit tutorial streams. They were fun, but I just... I did those on Thursdays, and Thursdays just became, like, the busiest day. Like, for me, for meetings and just getting things done. Plus, I like to not have too much to do on a Friday, so I like to just make sure all the main stuff is done on a Thursday, and then really important things that come up can be done on a Friday, but then my focus can be, like, just making sure everything's sorted, so I don't have to worry over the weekend.
Tying up loose ends is a priority.
Yes.
Thank you, Panda and V, for keeping me company while I cleaned up the kitchen. You're welcome, Sparky. It was a pleasure.
Sparky, the amount that, like, you tell us that you're cleaning your kitchen and washing up and everything, do you want to come to my house? Like,
Sit down.
Yeah, like, please have a relax. Just sit. I command you. I don't command you, I'm so sorry. But, like, do you like it? Do you like doing it?
Having a house and kids, you just kind of have to do stuff.
I know, you say that, but I feel like I don't do that level of cleaning. Maybe my house is just atrocious. Honestly. It's been a while since you sat, or it's been a while since you cleaned. Because now I understand why you're cleaning, because, like, I've done that. I remember doing that one time, being like, I only need to, like, I'll just not wash up. I'll pop over for a visit anytime. Awesome. Just hop over the pond, you know. It's just a quick visit. You don't have to go far. I'm not that far away, really. It's not like I'm in Australia. Right. Anyway, we got the winner. Blue Tulip won. Can I go to my big screen now? I can't. Whoa, I'm too big. B, I'm too big.
No, that's not possible.
Too big.
No.
I look really pale today.
We like giant panda.
Right. Thank you, absolutely everybody, for being here. We have finished the chandelier. What I will do is at the start of next Monday, I will have it in the game and we'll check it out. And then we will work on the weird tavern thing that ChatGPT told us to make. So the bar and stuff that we use ChatGPT to make the goblin bar. But I didn't want it, but somehow we now have it. So my Pandonian Marketplace social hub will be focusing on that. I think that's what, as much as like Mondays, obviously we go over a lot of the news. We generally just have a more relaxed stream, go over anything, and talk about whatever you guys need to talk about, ask questions. While making assets, I think I'm going to concentrate Mondays on building out some of the assets for the Pandonian stuff that you guys want to see within the social hub as well. So you guys can help me build out the assets for the social hub. If you want to see me actually building my social hub, it will vary on streams. I'm probably going to try and stick Thursday evening streams to being Voxedit and social hub Game Maker building time until a new season happens. But Thursday Sandbox stream, me and V will be back playing some games. So yes, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you later. Goodbye from me and
goodbye from B.
Yay.
Have a good one, everyone.
Should we do another weird thing at the end, or we leave it?
Is that what we're doing today? Are we being weird?
Are we being awkward? Oh, let's just whisper to chat. Okay, so, like, chat, it's your bedtime now. Go to bed.
Yes, go to bed. I don't care if it's morning or afternoon. Go to bed.
If it's the evening, you probably should be going to bed anyway, so that doesn't really work. Bye.